Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2022 spring season for our Overwatch competitive play. My name is Merp, and I am joined by Dragon. How you doing today, buddy?
Good.
And he is going to be not only your play-by-play caster for the night, but he's also a student caster, kind of hanging out in here, trying his hand at a few things and seeing how it goes. Are you excited, man?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, our first game of the night is going to be Glitch versus Havoc, our 2 and 3 versus our 5 and 0 on Oasis. What are you looking for, man? You excited to see anything? What's your favorite comp?
I don't know. Like Brawl is my favorite comp since I get to play Cassidy on that.
Cool.
And like he can do like Flux Noon, I guess. Flux Noon,
Mhm.
Shatter Noon. It's a really good comp with Cassidy, which I think Havoc is actually most likely going to play with Voltage on Cassidy also.
Yeah, Voltage, a very good hit scan player, also a very good projectile. He plays a lot of Genji. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's actually kind of insane. It'll be interesting to see, and of course you have Lion Gamer typically on the SIG, which is where you could see that Flux Noon. So, um,
Well, we've been seeing him on like Monkey a lot now. Like he's been
you see him
playing
a lot on
Monkey a
the
lot.
dive. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta spread your wings and fly a little bit. Do you like dive?
Um, if I gotta play Genji, yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, hey, Genji's a blast, and of course we'll get to see at least Voltage pop off on that probably tonight, and it'll be interesting to see. So, we'll wait in here just a little bit longer. But in the meantime, we also have during our halftime we have the fitness drawing, of course, because Oath likes to promote a healthy lifestyle in the world of esports, and it'll be super exciting to see who exactly wins our prize. That detail coming in later tonight, and as well as during our second half of the night, Croutons versus Ember. So that'll be interesting as well. Um, so you know a few of the people on Glitch and Havoc, right?
Yes.
Um, what are like some of the favorite things you see coming out of a few of these players? Like
Septa seems wait. When the Septa plays on Nepal, I see him go Doomfist a lot on Temple. I always see him knocking like almost everyone off with his punch.
yeah, Decepta is nasty on the Doom. Absolutely, he is not one to be trifled with. Uh, I'm excited personally to see the show off between Voltage and Decepta possibly on the Doom, right? Because Voltage plays Doom too, and
Yeah.
we've seen him be kind of cuckoo with it, so that'll be exciting. Um, Absolutely. How about from our supports? We've got Sleepy, Zane, Angry Gamer.
Sleepy Tiger, it seems like she can really, really land all those purples, I guess. Like keep on seeing like when I watch, I always see her get like at least like three people of each purple she throws.
Absolutely, yeah. Those purples are nasty for Havoc, man. They do a lot. They do a whole bunch with the stopping the heals and all that. She she is a very good player on the side of Havoc. Um, do you know about Happy Squid or Angry?
Mm, sorta, I guess.
Yeah.
I know I already know what Angry does. Since if I'm right I went against him in halfway.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, they're quite good too. A lot of talent coming out from these teams, from these four teams. Um, Glitch showing off quite a fight. Did you watch last week's stream at all? If you didn't,
Yes.
there was a very good last fight between Glitch and Croutons. That was very, very big.
I
Welcome,
watched
And the
it.
one person who kept coming
Oasis.
back on the ball was actually Lion Gamer. So that'll be interesting to see.
Initiating match.
So we're on Oasis. What do you like or dislike, or what do you know about this map?
I like how there's a hole in the middle since they like your Doomfist, there's a Reinhardt. He puts his shield down for a minute, then you can knock him down that hold, and they don't have a Rein for a minute, basically, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically like they're not there, right? You make it so that whenever somebody's not in the fight, it's like getting an elimination. It's like they're not in the fight. So we see two different looks here from both teams, from Glitch on the left and Havoc on the right. Um, Ball and Honk versus Ryan and Zarya. What do you think?
If I, I
Five,
don't, I don't
four,
really know. Like,
three,
It's
two,
all good.
um,
one.
We also have the
Round
Pharmacy
one.
combo from Angry Gamer and
Capture the
Decepta,
objective.
as both of
Pharmacy.
these teams come out here. Um, Decepta clearly poking very early on, trying to find all the damage he can. Lion Gamer gets booped off the edge, but he is able to make it back. Oh, looks like there's a pause as we have a disconnect from Scout. Possibly some internet issues, but eh, we'll get back to it. The game just started, so it's fine. Um, but yeah, no. So you see both of these teams up here, right, making it up top.
Yep.
Um, maybe Voltage gets the boop with the fist, or maybe you see
Maybe.
Decepto with the concussion mine. I don't know. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Lion Gamer just getting like extremely good power drives here. Maybe T Sword able to get a couple really good nano visors in. Looks like.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Power drive comes in until already. But Voltage's able to find Lion Gamer with a punch off the map. Decepta found
The
Zanjamin with his
objective is now
poke.
active.
looks like both teams meet each other here on the
The
point.
hook comes out trying to find Scout, but just couldn't. Funtime can't find Scout. Voltage kills Angry Gamer with his punch. T-Sword finds Funtime Cold. Voltage finds Funtime Night
Absolutely, and
Smash
he's
finds Top
still
Squad.
hunting him
Voltage
down.
is going overpowered. It's just going crazy with these punches. Already getting a Meteor Strike.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like Havoc is going to be the first team to capture here. Voltage 99% up to the ult charge. That'll be interesting to see exactly what value he gets out of here as both of these teams meet around the door. Oh, and looks like we have another pause, as unfortunately Mini Fly seems to also be having some connectivity issues. So it's a little bumpy to start with, but nothing we can't fix. Um, yeah. So in that first fight, you already saw like really the great communication coming out from Havoc. Definitely, as they recognized that they needed to fall back, and even though they lost Scout early in that fight, they were able to, kind of sort of retreat, not lose anybody else, and then make it their way all the way back up there. So, excuse me. Um, it is interesting that Voltage already did manage to grab Meteor Strike, and he might be able to find something huge as both, um, as both teams push their way through the door here. 20% in climbing for them. Uh, any pop
Septa
outs, maybe?
already Septa is already has barrage somehow.
Yeah, so tons of DPS pressure coming up from both sides as um it is certainly a showdown to be sure. And that fight wasn't long. That was like 10 seconds and it was done. So it's kind of cuckoo. They were able to get through this.
Yep. And Havoc is already coming up on Nanovisor here.
Already 3 seconds and it looks like both of these teams are going to be meeting at the door. Lion Gamer off on the side on the right. Nice
Scout
power
getting
drive.
discorded. Power drive comes through. I don't know how it's found because I can't see anything. Decepta finds two of Barrage. Voltage just landing these punches, finding two. Angry Gamer getting a rev on Decepta. Voltage popping off, almost finding free. Coming up, Creepy Tiger already getting nano. It looks like they're going to nano visor next fight actually, but this is going to be a win for Havoc this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we saw there is we saw the barrage, come out. They got very good value from the side of Decepta, but not before Voltage could do his thing on the Doomfist and pop off and find his way through. Looks like Glitch slowly trying to make their way around this next push.
All drive comes for finding two. T-Sword finding Funtime Cole if he'll truck it. Wine Gamer finding two. Voltage popping off finding two. But Wine Gamer is able to find Voltage though. Angry Gamer gets a rev on Decepta. Night Slash getting low here, but coming up on a grab. Decepta finding
Absolutely.
punch from the Night Slash.
So it looks like we had a 3K there from Lion Gamer. Absolutely massive from them as they continue to put a tough fight. Oh, but actually, they did. Havoc did never lost the point there.
Senate comes out from Happy Squid. Angry Gamer pulls out Falk. Funtime Cold coming up on a Deadeye here.
Meteor Strike as well, dropping down as Lion Gamer finds T-Sword as well, and Funtime Cold cleans up with a double high noon. So good stuff from them. They recaptured that. Decepta once again has Barrage available, and Zane's almost got the Sound Barrier though, so that could be a good counter to that. We also have the Grav from Night Slash, and the Visor from T-Sword still exists. So 15% and climbing it for Glitch, but it's definitely not even close to over for Havoc, as they can definitely push forward here.
Grav comes out, finding almost everyone on Glitch. Visor maybe about to come out here. Deceptive finds two of Barrage, but T-Sword gained Discord Orb. CP Tiger still has Nano. So, CP Tiger getting Discord found by Wine Gamer. Decepta already 20% on.
Absolutely, as Havoc forced to retreat, you know, Overwatch being a team game, the moment you lose one person, it's typically the end of the fight. We know in this league, though, that that's not always the case, but with a quick barrage like that, losing two players super quickly, Glitch was able to clean that fight up pretty easily.
The Grav comes out, finding everyone on Glitch. Scout is able to find Happy Squid. Wine Gamer found Sleepy Tiger with his hook. Night Slash able to find Mini Fly. Night Slash finding two. Sleepy Tiger still has this Nano. Visor coming out. Zanjamin coming up on a Sound Barrier. Mini Fly getting decimated by Visor here. Wine Gamer popping up, finding another quick kill, but Night Slash was able to find him. Sleepy Tiger found Decepta, and Transcendent comes out for a hold here. Valk also comes out, just doing so much here. Voltage is just popping off, finding two. Benjamin was able to knock one off.
And 99% here for the side of Havoc. As the overtime constantly ticks down, it's getting really close. Absolutely, Havoc's just able to capture it, and that is going to be map 1 to Havoc.
This is going to hurt. Score.
Good stuff from both of our teams.
1.
Glitch got close there. Both teams got to 99%, which is very, very good. We saw a whole lot of good barrages from the side of Decepta. Damage number wise actually seemed to be quite even across the board, with Decepta leading the charge at 6.6k. Good stuff from them as well. That seemed pretty even. I mean, overall, that was a very, very close first round. We, of course, saw the pocketing from Angry Gamer, keeping Decepta up to max damage potential. And, of course, from the side of Havoc, we also saw a ton of anti-nades from the side of Sleepy. Lots of DPS pressure coming up from T-Sword and Voltage. And, of course, no one can get there without the tanks. So good stuff from both of our teams as we meet here in the second map of Oasis.
Voltage switching over to Ash. This is gonna be interesting. Power Drive coming out, finding almost everyone on Havoc. Voltage finding Lion Gamer. I don't know what that ability's called. Scout found Happy Squid, just hammering on that bouncer. Really trying to get value here. Already getting to 30% ultimate. Funtime Cold is getting decimated by Scout. Voltage found the mini fly and is already 60% on the ult here. Voltage just keep on landing these headshots, but Lion Gamer was able to find Sleepy Tiger here.
And of course, Zeta still flying very high above the heads, trying his best to find picks. Havoc does capture it though.
Lion Gamer popping off finding Night Slash, but immediately getting killed by T-Sword 12. Zangerman just getting stunned here by Funtime Cold. Not getting killed though. The rev comes out the happy squid. Voltage finding Funtime Cold with that headshot. Scout getting discorded and immediately getting killed by Happy Squid.
T-Sword up here on the top, looking for the picks.
After
Zane finds
already
Havoc.
comes up on Barrage.
And Havoc continue holding on to this, finding 3 kills in the last engagement there. Good stuff from them. Voltage has Bob, but Lion Gamer with the mines. I mean, we've seen him pop off on the ball. It's absolutely insane what this man can do with those mines. So I wouldn't be surprised if Glitch is able to make a comeback here. 47% in counting for the side of Havoc, though, as Glitch continues their push forward. Funtime Cold's able to
Skepta
find
uses Barrage, not finding anything though. Sleepy Tiger getting Discord, but not found. Sleepy Tiger has a nano here. Voltage almost getting killed, but finding 2. Sandman getting stunned, nothing happening to him though. T-Sword finding Lion Gamer. Sleepy Tiger finds Funtime Cold. Mini Fly coming up on a full hog here.
And it looks like Havoc is going to continue holding on here. Actually, Sleepy found that pick with the sleep dart, which I didn't know did damage. That's interesting. I've learned
It's like
something new
25
today.
damage.
90% climbing for them. This is the last fight for both of these teams. Voltage able to find Happy Squid in the opening. It is going to get res though.
Fish finding 2 of Dynamite. Scout finding Funtime Cold. Sleepy Tiger they're probably planning to do Nano Visor here. Sleepy Tiger uses Nano on T-Sword. Voltage popping off, finding 2.
And that is
This is going to be win for Havoc.
absolutely amazing from the side of Havoc as they take our first map in the name of Oasis. Voltage popping off there at the very end, not only getting 2 with the dynamite, but getting 2 in general, and that was a very good round coming out from both of our teams, showing great force and great promise. And yeah, certainly exciting. Look at this final grab.
Oh my god, that was such a good grab, though.
Yeah, I think it caught the entirety of Glitch there, as that is going to be our first map. So, what'd you like? I mean, clearly it was very exciting. There was so much happening in that match. What stood out to you at all?
Looks like Voltage is actually doing extremely good on Doomfist and Ash here. He was able to find at least 30 limbs within those two. I don't know, I don't know what to call them. I guess I'll just call
Those
them
2
matches.
rounds, yeah,
Yeah,
maps,
those 2 rounds.
whatever. It's whatever. Um, but yeah, no, he did do really good, and of course, getting the pocket from the side of oh no, actually sorry, it was Angry Gamer pocketing Decepta, but still really good synergy from both Havoc and Glitch, and Lion Gamer on the ball doing quite a bit of disrupting for Havoc. Unfortunately, just not quite enough as we see both of our teams are going to be going into King's Row. What do you like about King's Row? Or do you like King's Row?
Really like it.
You don't really like King's
Like
Row.
I,
I'm not.
I like how like I like how much rotations you can do, and like there's like 6 different rotations you can do on the first point.
Yeah. Let's see. You've got multiple pathways. So you've got through main, you've got through hotel, you've got bottom of the apartments and then top of the apartments.
Yeah.
And then What else? Is there anything else? I could be wrong.
I guess there's high ground on first point for there's a lot of high ground for like defenders. There's just a lot of high ground in King's Row for in general. Like the third point doesn't really have any high ground, but at least
Yeah,
there's like 20 spots. It's like 10, 20, I don't know.
yeah. Oh no, it's got quite a bit of high ground. And that's why you see on King's Road. It's why you see so many different compositions. You've got rush, but you can also run. Although it's a little unorthodox, it's a little weird. You can run the dive, the Winston, the Diva, or the Ball and the Zarya. It doesn't really matter what composition you go because you have so many opportunities to actually, you know, do your thing. Unlike, I mean, you don't really play Ryan on Junkertown, right?
Yeah.
Because it's way too open and he's way too outflanked and it's kind of cuckoo. Um, but looks like teams are just about ready. Um, what are you expecting? Do you want to see Rush here? Do you want to
Now
see Dive?
entering King's Row.
I think both teams are probably going to go like Bam or
Initiating
Brawl.
match.
Guessing what they're going to do.
Alrighty. So we're seeing Ryan Hart essentially. Ryan
Yeah.
Hart or Sigma Orisa, basically. Um, and of course, Lion, Scout and Night Slash are both amazing Ryan Harts, and I think Lion Gamer. I think is it Minifly? I don't remember who the
Ready
Ryan
for
special is, and
battle.
it looks like it is Minifly
Minifly.
actually. Should have just trusted my instincts there, but yeah. Um, how do you think that matchup's gonna go?
Both teams actually look pretty even
Attackers
here,
incoming in
but
30
Funtime Cold
seconds.
is going on to Torbjorn. I haven't seen this at all.
Yeah, it'll certainly be interesting. Torbjorn's not really something you ever pick like over anything. I just because it's so not that he's weak. He's just not really a
The,
popular
the
character.
turret's overpowered if you can't find it.
True.
5,
Well, we'll
4,
absolutely
3,
get to see if
2,
Havoc is able to
1.
find it, as
Attackers
both
incoming.
teams rushing out of their
Defend
gates.
objective A.
Glitch on the defense. Voltage trying to find some peaks over the gate. He's gonna be joining up with the rest of Havoc though, as they wrap around this statue.
They're just really trying to find his turret here. He knows that has to get it, or else he's dead. But Funtime Cold finding Scout. Both Lucios finding each other, but well, it looks like Glitch's Lucio is going to win. Voltage finding the turret, but all his team is dead, so they can't really do anything now.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Havoc can be forced to retreat back super quickly, having lost two while Voltage was trying to find the turret, which is totally fine. And you're right, it does need to be taken care of. So, but Havoc is back with all six of its members. Looks like it's going all the way around the right as Scout gets slept. Oh, or I guess not. I thought he did, but they don't have it on.
But that
Oh
had
no,
to be
I
Minify.
flipped it around. Well, haha.
They've
Both
been
teams being here.
pulling out this bubble, but it looks like Havoc is most likely going to get one tick. Finding Happy Squid. Voltage was able to find Funtime Cold, but Glitch pulling out that window. Minifly just hopping off, going through them. So is Deceptive finding two. Night Slash finding three, I think. Voltage and T-Sword just going crazy here. But is Happy Squid going to be able to hold this? I'm guessing he isn't.
No, as Havoc is able to clean up the rest of Glitch, they're going to be capturing at least one tick. That was actually quite interesting. We got to see the anti-nade from Sleepy there as Scout continued to press W essentially and the rest of the team. Find three quite easily, but it was almost turned over when Angry Gamer dropped his window and Decepta was able to find so many kills there. Luckily for Havoc, Night Slash and Voltage were there to kind of clean up the rest of Glitch.
Yeah, but it looks like Havoc could just still they just use Shatter and Nano Visor, it looks like here, but Diva Bomb coming out, not just finding Night Slash though. Mini Fly coming up on a shatter here, but T-Sword still has that visor.
Absolutely, as
This is
the
going to be a
Nano,
win for Glitch.
yeah, the Nano from Sleepy came out onto Scout, so they tried to do a Nano Shatter, but it was stopped whenever Lion Gamer's bomb came through, and then the rest of Glitch just decided to press W onto Scout. So good stuff from both of our teams. They're trying different things.
And then the grab comes out, finding almost everyone on Glitch, but Bob coming out, finding Lion Gamer, but Bob also finds Funtime Cold somehow. T-Sword finding Turd.
Absolutely.
T-Sword's still holding on to that visor. Really, really trying to save that. I think he's waiting for Sleepy Tiger's Nano to build up again. Something. But Minifight does have Shatter here. They could just Shatter Deadeye.
Could be very possible as Havoc is gonna be get the
Shatter
1.54
comes out,
meters.
not getting anything though. Minifight was able to find Scout. Angry Gamer got what's it called?
It's all good.
Immortality. Night Slash popping off, finding free, and Zanjman finding Decepta. T-Sword finding Angry Gamer with Felix Rockets. Decepta coming up on him. Well, he still is holding on to the thingy that I.
Yeah. Lion Gamer finds Voltage. As Voltage tries to take the high ground there. So good stuff from Glitch. They could definitely hold here around this corner for sure, as they have two ultimates at the ready. We'll definitely have to see.
Endo coming out, getting a huge fire strike on the Scout. Decepta finding two. Night Slash is coming up on a grab here. Scout has shattered. D-Bomb finding two. Looks like it's going to be a win for Glitch here.
Yeah, absolutely. Massive plays coming out from the side of Glitch with the combo of the window and the was that a tire
Window.
from Funtime Cola as well? And
No, that was a window fire strike. Then Decepta was able to get two shots on finding two
gotcha.
people.
And then Lion Gamer, of course, finished it off with the two and the bomb. So good stuff from them. As they're going to be meeting here once more.
Comes out but gets cancelled from Decepta. Finding that flashbang. Decepta using Deadeye, not getting anything. Scout finding four. Oh my god. Voltage is able to find Lion Gamer. He was out of mech, but Scout basically just killed 5 players there. That was
Ab-
crazy.
yeah, absolutely. As you saw, like all the assists, it was the nano on the scout and the grab from Night Slash. They were just able to combo and I
Happy
think get a
Squid
team wipe
fine.
even.
Um, Will. Mini finding Scout. T-Sword coming out with a visor. Finding Immortality and T-Sword. And, Voltage finding free. Looks like it's a team kill, and Havoc is going to be winning the
First one. Yep, absolutely. Great stuff coming up from Havoc. They showed ferocity in that last little bit. We got to see an entire team kill from Glitch's Voltage, like you said, was able to clean up three. And to absolutely no one's surprise, looks like T-Sword is leading the DPS damages. They were able to definitely get a whole load of picks. Um, uh and actually zero deaths as well, so he's doing a really good job at staying out of the fight and keeping staying alive, so good stuff from him. Yeah, lots of stuff coming up from both teams. They seem pretty even across the board, but Havoc just barely squeezing out of this one. As we see a little bit of a change up from the side of Havoc. Scout now on the Orisa. I don't know if that's going to stay or not. And then we have Mini Fly and Lion Gamer on the Ryan and Diva. So not too different from the side of Glitch. Not too different, but um, it'll definitely be interesting. What do you think about the Orisa pick here?
I don't really know. I don't usually see Scout ever play Arissa. I've seen him play it like a couple times. But, I don't know.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. It's not one of his main pick heroes, I feel like, but they are on defense, and that's typically where Arista shines.
Expecting to see a couple Shatter Blossoms here from the side of Glitch. Glitch already pushing up, able to get into I'm just going to call it hotel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Already able
As
to push on the point, getting Night Slash, halfway voltage, finding Immortality, Night Slash, getting the Fire Strike on the mini fly, Scout finding 2. Scout finding 3, oh my god.
yeah, as Havoc busts
Crazy.
that defense wide open, or that attack wide open, they're gonna be able to hold there. And we were doubting the Scout Arista, but clearly he has made it work.
Voltage
Flying Gamer.
able to find Lane Gamer though.
Yeah. And looks like that's going to be a soft reset for the side of Glitch as they look on with 3 minutes left. Looks like we're going to have another pause. That's all right. Gives us a little bit of time to catch up and see exactly what happened. Um, Looks like we're going to be having a window out from Zane very soon. And with the performances that Voltage and T Sword have been pumping out, it'll be super exciting to see if they are able to kind of to capitalize on that. And I'm sure they will be able to. After all, this is where Voltage at least was able to find three in the Oath Grand Finals on Kings Row Point A. So we'll see if it happens again. And looks like Minifly is back. So we'll be getting right back into it. Both of these teams meet here around the game.
Able to get 2 with Fire Strike already coming up on Shatter. Flying Gamer finding Scout. Night Slash just popping off, finding Mayfly, but Voltage is able to find Flying Gamer's mech and able to kill him. Funtime Cold finding Scout's Bongo. Sleepy Tiger found Happy Squid with that biotic grenade. Zanjman just getting the punch on the Funtime Cold there.
Absolutely. Now Glitch struggling just a tiny bit, but it's a very good defense coming out from the side of Havoc. They've got tons of DPS pressure. They've clearly got some very good support going on with Sleepy's anti-nades, and Zane using the window definitely did not make that a whole lot easier for Glitch.
And a grenade coming out, getting everyone on Glitch. Getting Voltage's bob up. But the bomb comes out, only getting Immortality. But Happy Squiz and the Scepter are able to find Zanjman, Night Slash. Voltage getting 2.
You might make it 3. T-Sword's able to clean it up.
3.
And another good hold from the side of Havoc. 1.5 minutes here. Glitch still has time for like 3 more fights. They can definitely bust this wide open. They have 3 ultimates almost ready. They have Shatter, High Noon, and Death Blossom. So, not impossible for them by any stretch of the imagination. Flying Gamer hops back onto the ball. He's going to be wrapping around. Already, both teams meet here on the point.
Night Slash finding Funtime Cold with Shatter here to Septa. Just finding T-Sword, but Night Slash popping off, finding 4.
Good stuff from them. They were able to finish that fight up quickly as the bongo kind of wears itself out. Solid stuff from Havoc. They spent 2 ultimates, but Night Slash is already back up to 50%, which is very good from Orion Hart as he was able to find 4 in that fight. Glitch gonna try one more time. This is the last fight, I believe, for both of these teams.
Coming out, only going on to the statue, but did get Zanjamin down some health. Sleepy Tiger coming up on a nano here, getting taken out by Happy Squid. Funtime Cold finds 2 with the Blossom. Decepta was able to find Voltage, but T-Sword's visor comes out, not getting anything down. Minifly able to use that Fire Strike and find T-Sword. Funtime Cold just got a triple kill, I think. And the overtime comes out, but Scout is not able to get the point fast enough to contest. Being booped back by Lion Gamer.
Absolutely. Now Glitch captures point A. That buys them 2.5 minutes on the clock to get all the way to the end to match the progress that Havoc made as Glitch pushing around the corner, Havoc choosing to defend the opposite side. It'll be interesting to see as we have 3 ultimates online for the side of Havoc and almost 4 online for the side of Glitch.
Mines comes out. Most likely going to get Night Slash here. Night Slash getting really low. Scout finding Happy Squid T-Sword. Getting mini fly. Bob comes out getting Lion Gamer here. Scout found two.
Absolutely great stuff from the side of Havoc. Tons of DPS pressure. The Bob from the side of Voltage was able to assist with that as well, and I believe they also used Sleepy's Nano to kind of push through and decimate the lines of Glitch. But still, a minute and 20 here, and you can honestly clean up point two in 2 fights. So we'll see exactly how this goes for them.
Sleepy Tiger is able to find Happy Squid with Biotic Grenade. Zanjamin really trying to get Lion Gamer here, getting him to half health, but Lion Gamer immediately gets healed back up. Decepta coming up on a Deadeye. Night Slash. Most likely going to shatter here, which he does, but immediately getting taken out by Angry Gamer. Scout used Minefield, but didn't find anything here. Angry Gamer is able to find Scout. Zanjamin found Lion Gamer. Yeah.
And it looks like Havoc is still putting up a fight as Glitch continues to push forward here, but no, Havoc gonna be forced back to the last hold of point B. 20 seconds left on the clock for them, so this is the last fight for both of these teams. If Havoc can stop Glitch here, then Havoc wins the map. If Glitch pushes forward, then they still have a chance to take this one home.
Five comes out, finding everyone, but Bob finds Free T-Sword, pulling out Visor, finding the rest of Glitch. And Zanjamin was able to find Lion Gamer.
And with
That's
that,
a GG.
absolute monstrosity of a freaking last fight. Not from the side of Glitch, from the side of Havoc. That was absolutely beautiful. We saw this is it right here. I think it is. We saw like a 5-person shatter come up from Night Slash. Oh no, this is a minute into point A. Interesting. That just shows you how much talent came out of Havoc today. But yeah, so what we saw there is we saw a 5-person shatter come out from the side of Havoc, and then the entire team just leaped on it like a well-oiled predator in a freaking nature documentary. We just saw an absolute end to that fight, and good stuff from both of the teams. Great fights coming out from Glitch. They almost had it there in the name of Kings Row, but that is it for them. And that wraps up our first game. So, thank you guys so much for hanging around for this game. My name is Merp. I was joined by Dragon, and we'll see you. We'll see Huntress in the second half. But thank you so much for stopping by, Jude or Dragon, and hanging out and being good. You're a natural, buddy. I'm really excited to see exactly how you grow, and we'll see you in just a few more minutes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of tonight's game for the 2022 Oath League spring season of our Overwatch competitive play. My name is Murph. I am now joined in the second half by Huntress.
Hello, I'm Huntress. Yeah, I wasn't here for the first half. We had a guest caster today for the first game, and he did a phenomenal job. So, Dragon Gamer should be really proud of himself for being able to come on here and commentate. It's a lot harder than people think it is. So, big props to Dragon Gamer.
Absolutely, he was incredible for especially for someone who's so new to the practice, right? So good
Yeah,
stuff for him. I hope he continues, and he, from what I've heard, will be joining Oath next season as a player. So that'll be super
that's
exciting to see
exciting.
as well. Um, on today's schedule, we have Croutons versus Ember, but before we hop into that, if I could speak, we're going to be doing our fitness drawing for the Corsair K65 RGB 60% keyboard, a very nice, sleek, and compact design for all those fitness entries. We have 12 this week.
Yes, Corsair keyboards are some of the best things you can get on the market right now. So it's a very, very desirable prize there. So very exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of jealous
My
to get
the
one.
keyboard I have right here is a Corsair keyboard. If it shows you how much bias I am towards them. So
Alrighty. Well, we're going to be getting ready to spin the wheel in three, two, one, and go.
here we go.
And it's spinning. And it
And
looks like it's going to be a Guy Noob. Once
Guy
again,
Noob.
thank you so much, Guy Noob, for sticking up with the fitness of Oath and staying nice and healthy and strong. And congratulations on your Corsair keyboard. N-
Yes.
Absolutely. So now we go back to the Croutons versus Ember. The 0-5 Croutons who put up one heck of a fight last week, and the
Oh my
3-2
gosh.
Ember who just barely lost to our 5-0 team. So I mean, what more can you ask for from both of these teams, really?
Yeah, both of these teams last week were definitely so close to getting the victory, except the other teams were able to push that extra step to win. So I'm sure both of these teams are looking to redeem a loss from last week.
Absolutely. And of course, we saw that insane Kings Row match last week with Croutons versus Havoc, which is or sorry, Croutons versus Glitch, my bad.
Yes.
And oh man, I mean the spirit coming out from both of these teams is ridiculous.
Yeah.
As we head in here to Oasis, but I mean, you cannot underestimate any of these teams because if you do, you will find your loss sitting in a silver platter in front of you for dinner.
Oh yeah. Every team in this league has the tenacity to win. It's just a matter of who has more tenacity at the moment and who can make the plays you need to make in the moment to win. So
Absolutely. And also those super tiny like team differences as well that
yeah,
there's like the very micro adjustments and tiny little things that you would need to focus on super hard in order to overcome those. So it'll be exciting to see if either
yep.
of these teams are able to fix those mistakes even though they shut off a great fight, and it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens here. So Oasis, what are you expecting from here? It's a little bit of a toss up.
Oasis, I definitely think high ground is going to be the play. That's typically what every team I've seen traditionally does is go to high ground. So we'll probably see them meeting up on getting to the high ground there. But also, really quickly, want to mention that it is
Welcome
Transgender
to
Visibility Month
Oasis.
or Visibility Day. So if you're transgender, uh, be happy and you're heard.
Don't
So
worry, be happy. Sorry, anyways, I had to go in there with a little tiny song, but
all
yeah,
right.
it'll definitely be
Initiate your
interesting to see
match.
exactly. You're right. There's a lot of high ground here on Oasis. Um,
Hmm.
and with all of the people who love to play ball, we have a Dylan in this game.
Oh yeah.
So that could be wild.
Ball is a very good tank pick on this map, just because you have a place you can rotate around and very just kind of just be a menace 24/7 and be able to
Ready for battle.
kind of just keep the enemy team like chasing you with their bullets. It doesn't look like we'll see Dylan on the ball quite yet, but a Million Hornets and Pineapple Sweat on the Lucio, trying to get probably some boops off that left side of high ground. So, but it looks like they're both running traditional brawl comps, except for Little Pricey being on the Roadhog to add a little bit of, it looks like they're going to be on Zarya, so more traditional.
Yeah, last minute swap there can be a little tricky. Players do that a lot. I don't know. That's just a thing. They're like, oh, we're gonna mess with the casters, or if they really aren't just making up their mind. But either way, we're gonna be excited to get in here as both teams meet up here on the high ground of Oasis. Teleport from Guy to get up there as well, as both Ryans clash in the front of the gate. The Immortality Switch comes up from the side of Hurricane, as Exotic is able to find Dylan in the first fight, and Will finds Gabe the Guru after Gabe the Guru finds Pineapple Sweat. It is Trade City right now. Neither team really catching the upper hand from each other as the point gets contested, but it does look like Ember is going to be pushing back a little bit here, but never mind. They take the high ground. Exotic is able to find Gainib in the low, but Croutons with the solid hold on point A.
Yeah, Croutons has gotten 4 picks here so far, so it looks like they are definitely taking control of this first fight.
As Jubal's already 65% their nano. Little pricey. I think might have gone for a soft reset there. Try to get back with the rest of the team. Good stuff from them.
She was able to get back to her team, so that's good.
28% and counting for the side of Croutons, as both teams once again meet up here in the hallway. Nasty grab already come out from the side of Little Pricey. I wasn't even ready for that, but Exotic tries to hop out of that, gets one with the shatter, but not before Dylan cleans up the rest of the Croutons that were all caught in that grab, and then is going to be a quick turnaround for the side of Ember.
Yeah, very good reaction from Ember there. I saw Exotic pop the shatter, and I was hoping to see something, but it looks like Ember definitely was ready for that shatter and definitely kind of took that as an initiative to punish it and win that engagement.
Absolutely. Croutons are going to be wrapping up around the left-hand side here, going cross-map to kind of see if they can get a different angle on this attack. Will, with the high noon, we'll be able to see if he gets anything, as well as Gumball with the bomb. We've seen that be absolutely nasty here on Oasis. Anti-Nate does not, gets 3. And Mortality Sword as well. Sound Barrier comes out from the side of Pineapple Sweat. The window comes out from the side of Hurricane as well. Pineapple Sweat is able to find Little Price, Exotic finds Jubals. The bomb comes out from the side of Gumball. It's able to find 2.
With the bomb.
And with both DPS down from the side of Ember, that is going to be a hold for this recapture for the side of Croutons.
Yeah, very interesting D.Va bomb placement. It was placed inside there, but like just enough so that it could reach those outer sections. So if you like were not, it was definitely hard to tell from Ember's side where that bomb was coming from, and so it was very good play by Gumball there.
Croutons make an aggressive rotation up top as Exotic and Dylan both trade the shatters, each finding one support of their own, but Will is able to find one as well. It is Trade City once again. Neither team really showing overly favorable on this map. Gumball and Dr. Ghoul each able to find one that's going to turn the tides for Croutons as Gabe the Guru continues to put out damage pressure, trying to find Gumball in the form of the D.Va, but Dr. Ghoul finds him before Gabe the Guru is caught out, and that is once again going to be another hold. There's not a Croutons except for Gainu with the tire, able to find Dr. Ghoul 95% and counting from the side of Croutons, and it looks like they are going to be able to hold on to this. Dylan trying to regroup the rest of his team. He's trying to stay alive. He is there with a few. Exotic finds 2 though. He's not giving anybody rest. Pineapple Sweat has the Sunbears. There's going to be plenty of health for them as Gabe the Guru goes down. Overtime ticks down, and Croutons are going to be able to capture quite possibly. Oh my goodness.
Ember is known for being able to hang on really well, and Dylan switching over to the ball here just add a little bit more, but it looks like Croutons will gain a solid first point here. I'm very impressed with Crouton's team play here at the very start. They are definitely playing with each other and definitely focusing people down together a lot, and that is something that Ember is currently having some issues doing right now. But Croutons is doing a great job at being able to get those picks so that they can have more players on the in the battle than Ember.
Yeah, look at the healing coming out from Croutons. Almost 11,000 divided up between the two of them. As Dylan, or not Dylan, sorry, apologies. Yeah, Dylan also has the highest amount of damage in the game as well. So it's going back and forth. It's being a little tradesy, and we'll definitely just have to see exactly what happens here.
Yeah, it's really these just micro movements that can really cause you to either die or live, and like once they have that pick, it'll be very advantageous for someone. Oh my gosh,
Oh
Will.
my goodness. Will and Gainoob meet face to
Will.
face. Almost able to find Gainoob in that one click, but you have to be careful as that Tracer extremely low HP. Both teams meet here on the point. The Immortality Field already coming up from the side of Jubiles is going to be popped by Will as Croutons continues to try to find the picks they need. Dylan not backing down though. He is going to get down extremely low. Are they going to be able to find him as he gets down? Croutons continues pushing up the fight here. Gabe the Guru is able to demech Gumball from their mech. That's very good, as well as neither team quite finding final picks. Absolutely amazing coming from both of them, staying alive, managing to stick together. Shatter, I believe, comes out, question mark. No, it doesn't. Gumball is able to find Jubal's Immortality Field. Immortality Field from the side of
Amplification
Hurricane does that
Matrix
too.
coming out as well.
Dylan able to find two as he pushes into the back line of Croutons, and that is going to be a first fight win for the side of Ember.
Yeah, very good placement of that matrix for Jubal. She was able to place it for like the rest of her team to kind of get through, and then Dylan was able to take that extra team fire and use that so he could kill the rest of Croutons. But yeah, Will kind of being a little sneaky over here on the corner side. Got to be careful though with that Junkrat. So
Absolutely, as he's going to be poking into the back line, already up to 70% on his next pulse bomb. Good stuff from him. Exotic and Pineapple Sweat both have the Shatter and the Sandberry here. As the
coming out.
grab flux comes out from the grab, comes out from the side of Little Price. He's going to be able to catch two. The tire cleans up the rest of Croutons, and Ember's going to continue holding on to this. That was nasty coming out from them.
Yeah, um, very strong tire from Gainoob there. Definitely just kind of rolling it right around Exotic Shield and getting at least two picks. Even with Jubal's, or even with Hurricane's Immortality Field, it was not enough to save everyone there.
Absolutely. 3 ultimates online for the Croutons. They definitely have the firepower to bring this one back. Excuse me. As Dylan tries to do the back
getting
shatter,
aggressive.
it's not going to be able to catch anything. As the bomb comes out from the side of Gumball, it's not able to. It finds Jubal's Immortality Field. Hurricane finds Give the Guru. Exotic finds Gainoob. As both teams continue to meet each other here on point A. The Croutons currently have the man advantage. They continue to push forward. Dr. Ghoul pops out the Death Blossom. Is going to be able to find a million Hornets. Dylan a little pricey, trying their best to stay alive and keep the fight. The Croutons are going to be able to recapture 82% and climbing for the side of Havoc.
Yeah,
Or for the
Crouton's an
side of Ember.
amazing job there, taking advantage of Dylan's aggression. I know Dylan kind of jumped off a little bit early there, and Croutons took a lot of advantage from that and got a few picks right at the start of that engagement. And so then now the point is theirs.
20% and counting from the side of Croutons as they meet the Ember down below. Nice grab, able to find 5 on the side of Croutons. Dylan not quite able to find all the picks he needed. The Soundbarrier comes out to keep the rest of the tanks alive on the side of Ember as well. As Exotic with a massive shatter gets 4, and the aggressive Soundbarrier also coming up from the side of Pineapple Sweat. Not enough to keep Dr. Ghoul alive, but Will with the 2K high noon make that 3 from Gabe the Guru, and they're going to be recapturing or holding on to this 50% and counting.
Yeah, very well timed shatter from Exotic there, and then Will just putting a little bit of salt in the wound by using the Dead Eye to get the rest of them. Very good cleanup there from Will and Exotic.
Guy Noob has the tire as Croutons holds onto the high ground here. It'll be interesting to see exactly how that goes. Dylan gets down to half extremely quickly. He's going to be taking a lot of damage, but his team is going to be there to support him. Croutons continue holding the high ground here. As Exotic is able to
Oh
find Guy Noob
no.
before Guy Noob's able to release the tire, but the passive ability from Guy Noob also able to find Pineapple Sweat. Very unfortunate from them. Exotic's able to find Gabe the Guru as well. The window comes out from the side of
Oh
Hurricane, but it's not going to
no.
be enough. As Dylan Shatter finds 3 from the side of Croutons, and they're actually going to be able to flip this fight around. 92% and counting from the side of Croutons, but Ember recaptures.
Yeah, these teams are doing a great job at being able to um, recuperate and take the advantage and give themselves the advantage for the next fight, and they're able to get the point back. We were seeing both 93%. Oh no, the tire.
It's a super aggressive tire coming up from Guy Noob, trying to find a few picks inside of Croutons. Luckily for Croutons, it does not.
Gabe.
Gabe the Guru pops out his visor, is able to find Dr. Guru immediately. Little Pricey as well there to help finish up the damage. The grab comes through.
No.
Not quite catching anybody, but with the damage coming up from the side of Gabe, it doesn't look like Croutons is gonna be able to stick around for too long. Looks like Pineapple Sweat's still there, still trying to hang on as long as he possibly can. 99% counting from the side of Ember. This is the last fight for both of these teams. Absolutely necessity that either one of these teams win this to continue this map or to win it. As we see Exotic pulling out the ball as well. He's going to be trying to find the picks he needs. The
Ball
bomb,
throughout the bomb.
beautiful placing. Is able to gonna find Dylan's shield. The sound barrier comes out from the side of a million hornets. Even with the sound barrier, they're gonna be able to find Guy Noob and Gabe the Guru as
No.
Hurricane and Dr. Ghoul find their own picks. Little pricey though, as long as this man is alive, he is unstoppable. And with Dylan's DPS pressure, they're gonna be able to find Exotic and close out that map.
Yeah, little Pricey was just able to just start mowing people down with his laser. He had so much charge on it. He was just going through them like they were butter. Oh no. I think yeah, I think definitely Croutons had a very the Croutons and Ember here are showing both equalized efforts of able to control the point and get the other team. It just I think Gabe and Little Pricey there at the end were just so dangerous. Gabe with the tack visor able to take out I think 3 Crouton members, and then Little Pricey able to just kind of use his damage boost to just kind of cut through everyone else like butter.
Look at the damage numbers coming up from the side of Dylan Little Pricey, 11,500-ish for each. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So it just shows that all the healers are doing their part and keeping their team as alive as possible for everyone else.
Absolutely, because all that damage you have to negate somehow, right? So, looks like both teams going to be meeting here. Will absolutely lasering down
Haste
Dylan.
from
Exotic's
Exotic.
able to do a lot of damage there as well. He's able to find Dylan, and
Oh my
Crouton's just going to
gosh.
continue pressing W. That's a nasty first fight from the side of Croutons. They're going to be the first ones to capture here.
Yeah, very good play, a very good aggression there by Croutons. Like once they have gotten that pick, I've noticed they're definitely like trying to push like and be really aggressive to get that next one. Because once you have the player advantage, like when it's a 6v5, then you have the advantage.
Right, so it's a very cut and dry winning situation. As Exotic is going to be caught out a little bit into an uncomfy spot, he's going to be saved by his supports and by his diva.
No.
And Mortality Foot comes in as well, but Dylan does not care. He's going to be finding
Dylan.
three, including
Oh
a
my
Solar
gosh.
Shatter, make that 4. Absolutely nasty from him, and he returned the favor that Croutons gave him in that last push. Ember recaptures.
Yeah, Dylan definitely pulling out all the stops just to end that fight as swiftly and brutally as possible. Getting 2 people, those 2 people weren't enough. He needed to shatter to get. He wanted that shatter kill, and then was able to get a 4th. Very good play by Dylan there. Exotic has his shatter
With the
though.
shatter, it could be very good. The window comes out from the side of Hurricane. Oh my goodness, what a
gosh.
massive shatter from the side of Exotic. Is able to find, I believe, 4 as windows are traded. Unfortunately for them, Jubals popped out their window, and that DPS pressure kind of put Croutons on the stop. As Ember continues to hold on to this gumball, kind of found in the back end there, as Ember continues to finding picks. Little Price is able to find gumball. Will's able to trade out with Guy Noob. And looks like, oh my goodness, it's still a fight. Will finds two. Dylan is able to find Hurricane, so limited healing for the side of Croutons, but that is not stopping them as Will finds another
This is
kill.
close. Dylan just kind of using this shield to not let Will or Pineapple Sweat do anything, and they will get taken out, sadly. But that will give the rest of Croutons a little bit of time to start getting back to the point. Yeah, definitely very good counter from Little Pricey and Jubles during that exotic push with his Shatter, because with Little Pricey's Graviton, the Croutons couldn't take advantage of the Shatter because they were stuck in the Graviton, and then Jubles kind of set up this damage booster right in front of them, so very, very good counter from Ember.
Oh my goodness, both teams going to be meeting each other extremely aggressively as Guy who pulls up the tire is able to find
Fortunate.
Gumball, but not before Gumball's bomb is
Oh
able to
my
find two
gosh!
as Exotic finds a Million Hornets. No healing for the side of Ember, and with just as much as aggression as both of these teams have been pulled out, this is absolutely insane. Is not going to get quite the overtime for the side of Ember, but only 35% in counting for the side of Croutons.
Even though Gumball got taken out by the tire, he was able to throw that bomb out, and I think maybe, I don't know, maybe they saw that he died and weren't really paying attention to the bomb anymore, but it did end up giving Croutons the advantage.
Absolutely, Gabe the Glue flanking around here, trying to find all the supports from the side of
No.
Croutons. Nice sound barrier coming up from the side of Pineapple Sweat, going to be saving multiple team members as Will returns with attack visor. Window going to be able to find two, and that's going to put Ember in a little bit of a disadvantage. The window gets returned from the side of a Million Hornets. Will is able to find Dylan once again. He's found three. This fight absolutely massive, and it looks like Ember is going to be forced to retreat.
Yeah, Will doing a great job at getting those off angles and able to like kind of just lay in on Ember there, and able to just get the picks that Croutons need to have more players in the engagement.
85% in counting for the side of Croutons. This might be one of the last fights. Dr.
Ghoul.
Ghoul has the death
Dr.
block,
Ghoul!
but Ember finds two.
Oh no. Ember, Little Pricey, no. Stop. Stop, you have too much damage.
Little Pricey's able to find, I believe that's three, as they're going to be able to recapture 96% in counting for the side of Ember. Absolutely gnarly. Is anybody from Crouton's going to be able to touch? One does not! Whoa, that was close. And Ember takes that first map.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. The googly eyes. Sorry, the googly eyes. On Ember's side, Dylan with this crazy shatter. Is that what? I've never seen the googly eyes in this game.
April Fools.
Oh, it's April Fools. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, huh?
But
Anyway.
yeah, no, massive plays from the side of Dylan. He finds four in that and the shatter. Beautiful.
Hurricane with the 21k healing. Crazy.
33% of all Croutons taken damage healed. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That is actually insane.
very strong healing from Hurricane there. I was so surprised. Like, it's just Ember is. I know Ember is just like one of those teams that they can just win that one engagement that just wins them the game. So like that is just. That's something that Ember is very known for being able to do, is they win that most important engagement so that they can win the game. In that last engagement, I really thought Croutons had a hold on that game. Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, it's extremely close from both of these teams, and I know I sound like a broken record, but this is why you cannot trust Irish standings, because the amount of talent that comes out from all of these teams, like it is the micro adjustments because they are all so equal and it is just so competitively close. Every single time we hop into a game, you never know what to expect. In fact, it would not surprise me, at least, if Havoc lost to Croutons, our 5-0 versus our 0-5, it doesn't matter at this point because of the amount of
Uh-huh.
talent and sheer willpower that comes out from these players.
Yeah, little pricey also just having that damage whenever his team needs it. Like during that, there's like those times when they've gotten back, especially on that last engagement. He just had so much damage. He's just this sharp knife cutting through croutons there, and it was just Zarya with high charge is so deadly and very hard to deal with.
So I'm curious to see exactly what Croutons, because this is a Croutons pick. Croutons chose Junkertown, which is a very ball-centric map,
I
right?
definitely think they've kind of started specking into Junkertown, kind of making their own kind of builds around it, because not a lot of teams like going Junkertown just because of it having very long sight ranges and just other escort maps being desired by the other teams. But it looks like this is kind of Crouton's map this season. Um,
Oh,
I
actually, I
definitely,
am sorry. I am forgetting that Hurricane does have a nasty ball whenever he wants it. We
oh
saw
yeah,
a very
Dylan,
nice
Dylan
Crouton
is
versus Ember on
Dylan
this one.
and Exotic are they have a very hot ball in their pocket, so um, but if they get a chance to pull it out, they will. Um, and speaking of will, I'm hoping to see
Some Wildo
um
Maker.
some Widowmaker here, or I don't know. We'll see what they do. Dr. Ghoul might go a longer range. They might go with the Bastion, like they did one time, I think. Um, but I don't
We
know.
we do see immediately
I'm
that Will
guessing Pineapple Sweat switching on to the
is
Mercy.
is indeed
Initiating
thinking about
match.
a Wildo Maker. So
I
it'll
definitely
be exciting to see.
I think Ember was like already knew. They didn't Will didn't even need to pick a character. I think Ember already knows. They're kind of waiting in that spawn room with anticipation of Will putting his scope on them. So
Right.
uh
Just because it is so open, like anything that has distance or anything that can move super quick clearly has an advantage on this map. Um, and
Ready
so it'll
for
be exciting
battle.
to see exactly what both of these teams pull out.
it looks
No
like we will
ball.
have like a spam comp here for or like kind of a bunker comp for a spam yeah, a spam comp from Croutons here with
Attackers
the
incoming
with
in
Exotic
30
and Gumball
seconds.
on the Orisa and Sigma, and then Hurricane able to provide that very good behind shield support. Pineapple Sweat able to pocket Will for that extra damage and healing when he needs it, and Dr. Ghoul with the Hanzo to provide that heavy damage per shot. Oh no, Will, don't do it, Will. Will is setting
Getting
up
ready for
here.
it.
5,
Will is
4,
setting
He is
up.
on the
3,
edge of the
2,
world, quite literally.
1.
Um,
Attackers incoming.
Definitely has
yeah.
a very good escape as well. Oh no, Dylan knows.
Does Dylan
Oh no,
know?
Dylan doesn't. Dylan doesn't know.
As Will gonna be peeking out from the side here, is gonna be able to find any heads. Not quite just yet. Um, Exotic does start taking a buttload of damage as the Discord orbs from the side of a million hornets
Oh my god, get the
amplifying all the
mercy?
damage. Oh, they almost got the mercy from the
Oh
backline, but
no.
Dylan is able to find Gumball in the main fight here, and this is looking a little chaotic from the side of Croutons as they continue to try to
Will
regroup and
getting Gabe.
reconnect. Oh,
Crazy.
absolutely massive. He might also be able to get Jubals whenever they go for the
Oh
res.
no.
Oh no, Dylan's able to find Will. Nice distraction from him. Gabe the Guru continues to putting pressure up on the high, up vertically in the sky. Hurricane almost already up to the window, so it'll be interesting to see if they're able to do anything with that. Dr. Ghoul is able to find Gabe the Guru without said window, and Croutons are going to be able to find a little bit of a foothold here as Guy Noob continues with tons of pressure with the Junkrat. It's getting extremely close to Ember's first point control. Dylan already popping
Dylan
the
throwing out
mines
the
all around the point.
nice.
Massive
Careful,
from him.
croutons.
The immortality flight comes out. Hurricane gets found, and that is going to be a point A capture. 5 minutes up on the clock for the side of Ember.
Yeah, very good like play setup from croutons, but again, setting up like a Widowmaker like off in an off angle. If that if no one really gets picked off there, which he did get Gabe, but Gabe got res by Jubals, so she was able to offset Will's kind of thing there. I know Will's
Dylan,
done a lot of amazing plays in the past, but unfortunately we didn't see one there.
Dylan
But
pushed extremely aggressively
oh
there,
yeah,
able to
once
find
Dylan,
Will before the defense was even up for the second
yeah,
point.
and
And
it's
they're halfway through.
oh yeah, it's really hard for a Widowmaker to do anything against a ball just because of how quick they are.
Croutons trying to make their way through this door. They're going to be able to make it as Ember almost gets to the second point. Will anybody be able to touch 1.26 meters? Little Pricing gave the Guru
Oh
able to
no,
find two of their
the
own picks. Pineapple
flux.
Sweat finds Hurricane. The Flux does capture quite a bit. A million Hornets able to find Dr. Ghoul, and Croutons not quite able to hold here as Ember does capture the second point. 5.5 minutes up for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pineapple Sweat popping Valkyrie, but not unfortunately the rest of his team dying. His team died. But dude, Ember is just is breaking speed limits with this payload. They are going quick and they are not stopping. They are not stopping for any stop signs. They are a menace here.
Well, yeah, well, it's extremely hard to hold on whenever you have a Dylan and a Discord orb in your face. Million Hornets almost gets downed by Dr. Ghoul, but Dr. Ghoul's going to receive similar punishment as both teams poke at each other here from a distance. 5 minutes on the clock. The tire
I'm
comes up.
tired.
Rhino
No.
is going to be able to find Will as Gumball also gets demeched. Exotic trying to disrupt and stall out the point with the ball. Pineapple Sweat is able to find Dynamo in the backline. That's absolutely massive for
The
them.
mines.
Dylan's got the mines. He's gonna be putting it all around the card. Jubilos resurrects Guy Noob, and Ember continues pushing forward here. Exotic gets down extremely low. This is gonna be one of the last fights here for the side of Croutons. They have to win this one. The mines still around,
Oh
still
no.
making an absolute
Exotic getting
pain in
hit
the
by the
butt.
mines.
Yep, Exotic not quite seeing exactly where the mines were. Does get destroyed by them. Dylan, massive placement from him. He's able to find 3
Dylan is
as
on
the
top
guy
of
who
things.
continues to put up pressure. The damage pressure from this team is ridiculous as they get in 3 meters away. Croutons continue to try to put a little bit of pressure on it, but the Discord orbs from a Million Hornets not letting up at all. Dylan finds Pineapple Sweat. Will is able to find a Million Hornets, so there goes a Discord orb pressure. This is Croutons' time to make a comeback here as Exotic continues putting pressure onto the point. The barrage is welcoming up from Gabe the Groove, not quite
Diva
able to find
bomb.
anything. The Diva Bomb from Gumball is not able to find anything either. 0.17 meters. This is the last fight. You use whatever you've got available
Come on,
right now.
Croutons.
As Dylan has another minefield
could get
available. This guy
threw
is
it out.
absolutely insane. But they do find 3 and make that 4. And it looks like Croutons are just barely able to hold on as
Oh
Dr. Cool
my
swaps over to the
goodness.
Doom.
Dylan is waiting. Oh, he's gonna try and I think Dylan's gonna just wait for his team to get back. But I was seeing what Dylan was trying to do, maybe possibly push that point a little bit further when Croutons was kind of um settling back after killing the rest of Ember. But very, very strong push from Ember here at the start with a whole 3 minutes almost, with the payload being right there.
Both teams win each other. Little Pricey immediately finds Dr. Ghoul super quickly. Good stuff from them. Will popping up the
Nice.
Jedi though is going to be able to find Gabe the Guru. That's tons of DPS pressure off Croutons. Pineapple Sweat is able to find Guy Noob. Jubiles gets the res on Gabe the Guru. Expected from them. Good stuff. Dylan finds Hurricane as well. Little Pricey with the Grab Flux is going to be able to find, I believe that's 2. And he finds Gumball and Pineapple Sweat. And that is going to be tons of people out for the side of Croutons. Lots of pressure coming up from Ember. 4.2 meters away and counting from the side of Ember as Croutons continue trying to make a foothold here. Exotic and Hurricane not letting up as they continue to put on pressure on the point, but the minefields from Dylan once again causing problems, once again acting as roadblocks. Absolutely insane. The rest of Croutons is making their way back here. The spawn advantage really being absolutely massive.
No.
Will is able to find Gabe the Guru, but Dylan, an absolute menace, but
Exotic
Exotic
getting
returns
2
the
kills.
favor.
3
He's
kills.
able to put the minefields behind the enemy lines, and with that, Croutons are able to find the picks they might just need in order
Exotic
to
4
secure this
kills.
fight.
Exotic pulling out all the stops here so that Ember cannot get this final point. Oh my goodness. Yeah, crazy. I thought I thought just killing the last person right there. I thought Ember had that, and then Exotic pulled out his mines and just started going to town. Very explosive effort from Exotic there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Croutons, I mean, they do hold on, and that's absolutely crucial for them. A
They
Million
are
Hornets is able to find Will from a distance as both power drives meet each other. Ugainu with the tire, just barely misses the rest of the Croutons. That could have been absolutely nasty from the side of Ember. The anti-nades from Hurricane, resembling those of Sleepy, absolutely massive. Game the Crew is able to find Gumball. Jubiles gets the res on Little Pricey, but it does not look like Croutons is holding up. And now that they've found their footing, Croutons is holding on strong.
Definitely holding on strong. I think their main issue though, Exotic just not giving any
Exotic is done.
he's like, y'all are not getting this point. Anyway, But yeah, I think the main issue that Croutons were having was their composition. They definitely they just
30
weren't getting
seconds
enough room to
remaining.
work with, and Ember wasn't allowing it, and so Ember was really able to just kind of speed through that second section without any issue. I think that was really just a character
Oh,
thing, not Oh my
yep.
gosh!
Ember,
Sorry.
Ember is going to be squeezing out from the below. Massive grab flex from the side of Little Pricey. He
Oh,
finds four.
pricey.
They're able to clean that up quite well. The massive anti-nade, though, is going to be able to find Gabe the Grooves. Gabe the Grooves is able to find Hurricane. That's a nice trade from them. Exotic. As long as he is still there and
Oh
still
no.
stalling, he does get found, though.
Will.
By a million Hornets. Is anybody going to be able to touch? Oh my goodness. Dr. Ghoul is back on the Doomfist and Gumball.
Doomfist. Oh no.
The rally from Pineapple Sweat going to be giving Croutons tons of extra health. Nice meteor strike from side of Dr. Ghoul makes forces Ember off. The shadow from
Dylan.
Dylan, massive, is able to find two. They're able to find Pineapple Sweat, cancel out that rally. Absolutely huge. Tons of damage coming up from them, but Croutons continues holding on. It is now in overtime. If anybody steps off this cart, it is game over. Croutons, oh my goodness, that was
Will,
so
it's
close.
a...
Gumball finds one. Will finds another. This is absolutely massive. The pulse bomb comes out. It's not going to find too much.
Come on,
Except from them.
Croutons. Come on.
Havoc continuing to put, sorry,
Oh,
Ember
it's...
continuing to put tons of pressure onto the point. They're able to find one. Dr. Go finds Gabe the Guru.
Well, back in their
Guy
back.
Noob still putting up tons of pressure as Dylan comes on with them.
Oh, no, the
Sorry. Exotic with the bombs. Million Hornets and Gun and both fall. Oh my goodness, the overtime clock is so close,
my
and nobody's
gosh.
able to touch. Exotic finds another three, and
So
that is going to be
impressive.
a round one.
So impressive. Croutons, I don't understand, but somehow they are one of the best teams in this league at being able to hold hold it right at the end. I haven't seen a single team be as tenacious as Croutons about not letting you get that last point. Like they will not give it's so hard. I don't know. It's just like out of all the weeks we've played, Croutons have been able to put as much put so much work into their defense right at the end, and now they just have to get it to that kind of um they just have to get it to that third section now. And
And look at how much work Dylan and Little Price here trying to
oh
just
my
beat into
gosh,
croutons. 10K a piece.
Hurricane
Ridiculous.
and
But
Pineapple.
yeah, I will say, but I was gonna say Pineapple and Hurricane also putting up almost 8,000 a piece in healing. Then again, it's not too shabby on the side of Ember either. So this is insane. That
Exotic
last
with
hold was insane.
9,000 damage on Ball. That is a lot of damage on Ball. Ball is one of those characters that doesn't necessarily... They have that very good, kind of medium damage, but they don't have really quick damage. So having 9,000 damage on the Ball is very impressive.
Ember playing an extremely sneaky strategy. Oh my goodness, Hurricane gonna get absolutely deleted the moment they walk out the door by Guy Noob and the Symmetra from Gabe the Guru.
Oh,
I assume they're
no.
gonna be using as a quick teleport out. Dylan finds Gumball as well, and Ember's holding extremely close here.
A very smart play by Exotic up here by kind of using this high ground, 'cause kind of getting a hold on the outside of the spawn as well.
Will able to
Oh, no,
find
Will.
Guy Noob as well. Will able to find Jubles as well. Will tearing up the defense of Ember as he's able to find three, maybe make that four as Dylan also goes down as well, and that is going to be a fast and mean opening from the side of Croutons. 3 minutes left on the clock for them.
Very strong pairing with Will and Pineapple Sweat. They pair so well together for Mercy just being able to amplify Will. Regardless of if he's on Widowmaker or not, he is able to play Pharah and still do just as much deadly stuff.
I do want to say that was a 2-minute time burn from the side of Ember, so that worked extremely well in their favor.
Oh, yeah.
Will almost has the barrage. He is going to be able to unlock it. Dylan getting down to half HP. Exotic's able to find Gabe the Guru in the distance, but A Million Hornets gets the res on.
Will getting two.
Says no. He's able to find both A Million Hornets and Gabe the Guru. Says no to that res, and Croutons continue trying to push forward here as Dylan tries his best. Oh, gets the rematch
kill.
Yeah, Gumball gets the rematch kill onto Dylan. Little Pricey though, as long as he is still alive, he is still a threat, and he proves that by finding two against the 5 that remain from the side of Croutons. Croutons continues to try to push
Build
forward
on
here
that
as Little
energy.
Pricey gets down to half HP, but he is built up to about half energy and he's a menace on the field. Dylan's able to find Gumball in the back line as a baby diva, and both teams continuing to smack each other in the faces as they continue to try to push through here.
Exotic.
Nice flux, massive from Exotic. They're able to clean up the rest of Ember, and Dylan's the only remaining Ember player except for Little Pricey. Once again, both these players still on the field. As Little Pricey's able to find Pineapple Sweat. Dylan continues zooming around the point. Will Croutons be able to
Oh, they
find them?
got it.
Exotic finds
Dylan.
Guiney from distance, and it looks like Croutons are going to be able to push and capture into point A.
Yeah, very, very good push here at the start from Croutons, and very good plays with Exotics of Fluxes and Pineapple Sweat, definitely getting those reses off on Will when he needs them. Will also getting on his ultimate, and Dr. Gould being close there with Hurricane and Gumball already having theirs. So they are about to have ultimate advantage here.
Yeah, like basically 4 and almost 4 for the side of Ember. Looks like Dr. Gould, he's got the dragon now.
He might be looking to do it. I don't know. I can't read his mind, but
Dylan drops down to the
Gumball.
point.
Gumball, no.
Oh, what a massive
Gumball.
Gumball's bomb able to find Guiding's turret as well.
My
It
goodness.
unleashes the barrage on the Guiding as well, and a million hornets. Dylan returns the favor though. He's able to find 2 in the back line as well as Little Price. He's able to find Hurricane. Massive stuff from them. Both tanks from the side of Ember keep getting double kills. They are not to be left alone. As Croutons continues to push forward here, Will finds Jubles and tries to clean up the rest of Dylan. Dylan going in for the Mega. He's gonna find it and he's going to be able to escape for the time being.
Yeah, Will able to just kind of Will and Pineapple Sweat just causing so many issues for Ember right now. Ember is just getting kind of cleaned up by him.
Yeah, absolutely, but we see lots of pressure coming up from Ember as well. As
Yes.
Exotic finds gave the Guru nice flux coming up from the side of
the
Exotic.
Mercy
Able to find
getting
2.
caught.
There's 3 down in this last fight, and I don't know if Ember's gonna have the firepower. Absolutely massive from the side of Croutons as Anti-Nade goes out onto Dylan.
Yeah, Exotic definitely capturing those squishy, less health, Ember, people, and able to get as much value as he can out of the Will getting another kill.
Yeah, Will
And
is able to
just-
find another 2 before the fight starts. Dylan trying his best to stall out the point. He's taking a lot of damage though with that rock from the side
Very
of
nice,
Exotic.
Very
Croutons
nice.
are going to be able to capture point B with 3.5 minutes on the clock.
Very nice stun from Exotic there. Definitely. I knew Dylan was looking to stall there just one more time, but Dylan, Exotic said, nope, you are not stalling.
We were talking about Guy Noob's Junkrat and Little Pricey's Sig doing lots of
Guy
damage.
Noob
We're
doing
seeing
some
the same thing.
Torbjorn.
We're seeing the same thing with Exotic's Sig and Will's Farah. They just keep pressing W and they keep killing Ember players.
Oh,
Little Pricey
yeah.
is able to find Will though and Pineapple Sweat, so good stuff from them. This will be probably be a hold to the side of Ember for a little bit.
Yeah, Guy Noob getting some good value out of the turrets. Exotic going crazy, getting nano too. Just going crazy.
That's a nano flux. He's gonna be pushing all the way into the back line. As Dr. Google's able to find Jubles. That's tons of healing out from the side of Ember. Hurricane's able to find Little Pricey as well. Tons of pressure coming out from the Croutons. They are not having it anymore. Dylan dives into the back line. He's able to find 2, including Dr. Google and Hurricane. Exotic though, he's not letting go. Pineapple Sweat gets the res on a Hurricane. That's both supports back from the side of Croutons. Gumball gets a 2K with the Diva Bomb, and Croutons just looking out for a flying battle mercy as Hurricane is a little struggling, just a tiny bit to hit that. Okay though, Little Pricey's able to find Pineapple Sweat. Will also gets found with Little Pricey,
Hornets getting
and
unfortunately
looks
taken out
like
as well.
with a 3K from the side of Ember, they're gonna be able to rehold this.
Yeah, definitely seeing Little Pricey getting a spicy whole hog kill there on Exotic. Definitely able to hold a little bit earlier than Croutons were, so Croutons is gonna have to still be aggressive here. They only have 1:30 to work with and still have a good amount of space to go. So we will see Dylan also on the monkey.
They do have 3 ultimates online. The Barrage,
Yes.
Surge,
The ultimate
and,
economy has really been there
Valkyrie.
for. Yeah, I've noticed Crouton's ultimate economy has been amazing this round. And they've
Little
just always
pricey.
had ultimates to use.
Little pricey, able to catch Dr. Ghoul in the underpass. Nice pick from the side of Ember. That's gonna kind of force Croutons back just a wee bit as Dylan continues holding up there on the high ground.
60 seconds
Um,
remaining.
Croutons finding a stance here on the high ground as well, but looks like Will might be going in for the barrage now. Quite possibly, no, not quite. Trying to take care of Dylan before they do that. Gabe the Guru's Tack Visor comes out, able to find Pineapple Sweat though in the sky, as well as Exotic and Gumball. Massive plays from the side of Gabe the Guru. No ultimate spent from Croutons, but that is going to be a hold from the side of Ember.
Yeah, I think Exotic tried using the Sig ultimate, but it didn't work out.
30
Switching over to the
seconds
ball,
remaining.
to really give that mobility for his team, and really just able to be mobile.
20 seconds left here on the clock for the side of Croutons to continue their push. Massive hooks coming up from the side of Little Pricey. They're going to be able to D-max Gumball,
Oh,
but
Will.
Will's barrage able to find a million Hornets. Gainu goes down as well. Will finds Give the Guru. Will's found 3, and this is continued pressure from the side of him as, it looks like Gumball does get down low, but they are going to be able to get their mech back, and Ember going to be forced back a little bit here. The Primal Rage comes up from the side of Dylan to stall out. It is now overtime. Nobody can leave the cart, and you use whatever you unlock. Little Pricey almost has the whole hog.
Yep, Gumball also at almost with the Diva Bomb here. Oh, Hornets out Will. That's not good.
And Dylan finds Pineapple Sweat, so no res for the side of Croutons, which means the Pharmacy combo is out. 4 players remain on the side for Croutons. As Little Pricey continues to stick into the backline, continues to find these nasty
No.
hooks. Hurricane's able to find a million Hornets, though that could be massive for
on,
them.
no.
No more Discord
Stay in there,
orbs.
Exotic. Stay in
Exotic.
there.
Oh, Exotic not
Oh,
quite able to hold
no.
on. He gets forced away,
Oh,
and that
no.
is going to be a win for the side of Ember.
Yeah, very, very good plays by Ember here. I think
Game.
definitely switching over to the a little pricey with these insane graviton fluxes. I cannot stress how good these were. Like, look at just getting all these people scooping them up and just throwing them down. Crazy graviton fluxes, but just wasn't enough. Exotic with the 30% of all hero damage. Crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's really hard to do with Sigma as well. Sigma is not one of the most known. They do a lot of damage with their orbs, but it is harder to put out DPS like it is with a Rhine or something. Very
absolutely.
unfortunate though for Croutons. Ember was just really whenever, especially when like Dylan switched over to Monkey, it really was hard for Croutons to kind of get back to that point in that last minute and 30 seconds. So it's definitely a very good switch uh from Dylan there to kind of throw Croutons off right at the last minute.
Absolutely. Incredible stuff from both of our teams. Croutons and Ember should both be happy with their performances tonight.
Yeah, they did
Um, thank you
amazing.
guys so much for coming out and supporting the stream. Always appreciate it. These kids are super talented and they love doing what they do. And that's all thanks to you guys. So, with that in mind, we'll see you guys for next week's games. My name is Merp. I was joined by Huntress, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you. Have a good